Everyone. Today we're going to work on using our shape tools, using rotation, and ordering our shapes to make your own rainbow. So in a few minutes, you're going to go to your Google Classroom, and there should be an assignment that says Make a Rainbow. We're going to use Google Drawings. So you're going to click on yours. It should say your name dash make a rainbow. And when you open it, it's going to make you a plain sheet of paper. This checkerboard means that it is transparent, and we'll learn more about that. But for now, I just want you to know that this is what it should look like. We're going to add some shapes. So I'm going to go to the shape tool, and I'm going to look at the options. And if you see here, it looks kind of like a half circle. So I'm going to choose it, and I'm going to make it relatively big so it almost fits the whole page. And you can see this would be kind of a sideways rainbow. So I'm going to rotate. And to rotate, I use this circle, and it will tell me the degrees. So like when we were rotating ourselves, we would rotate anywhere from 90 degrees, or in this case, I probably want to flip it kind of almost all the way over, so it looks more like this. Now, I want to add pieces so that it looks like a rainbow. And I can show you an example. So I added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different half arc circles like this. So what I might want to do first is just copy them. So I'm going to use Control C and Control V, and I'm going to do it 5 times so I get 6 circles, 6 half circles. So I already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I have 6 altogether. And I'm going to move them over a little so I can see all my different half circles. And now that I have one right on top of the other, first of all, I probably want them to be different colors. So I'm going to make it more of a traditional rainbow. And now I want to make this one a little smaller. So if you see, right now it's selecting this, this, and this. And if I try to resize it, whoa, it's going to move other stuff. So first, I want to click on the one that I want to make orange. And then I probably want to make it a little bit smaller. So I can move it and make it a little bit smaller. Maybe a little bit bigger so it looks more like a rainbow and less like a weird dot. And I can also stretch my arc or my shapes. I also like that, did you see that little red line? That red line says that it's right aligned, so these two are now aligned, or it's left aligned, or, this probably makes the most sense, it's center aligned. So now it looks more like a rainbow. Then I can go to the next one and maybe make that yellow. I can move it down and I can rearrange. What if I wanted this one in front? What if it, oh no, I want this behind it. So I'm going to click order. I'm going to right click order. And this bring to front, bring forward, send backward, and send to back has to do with the layers. So if you thought of your little pieces as layered on top of each other, I would want the red one, and then the orange, and then the yellow. So when I look at my picture, I have the red, the yellow, and the orange. I probably need to move my orange back 1. I don't want it all the way in the back. And then I can move my pieces and center a line so that I have part of my rainbow. And I can always adjust if I want it to be a little bit wider or thinner or more narrow. I want it a little bit more perfect or a little less or a little more funky. Then I can go and change another one. I'm going to change it to a slightly different green. And I can see, oh my, so what happened here? I probably need to change my layers. So I'm going to right click and go to order. This time I want it all the way in the front. If I bring it forward, it's going to put it in between those layers. So if you think of it like this, where exactly would it go? I want it all the way in the front. So right click, order, bring to front. And now, of course, it's too big, but I can always rearrange and reorder. So I can center it, I can make it a little bit taller, I can make it a little bit skinnier, and I can arrange however I like. Then I can make it, I realize this is blue, but I'm going to go with a little bit different blue. And I can bring it on top. Oops, I better order it again. Bring it to the front. And I can change the size. And I probably want to make it a little bit thinner. And a little bit, that might be just right actually. I might not need it any more small. All right, and then I need one more. And I'm going to make it purple. You can be creative. You don't have to use the already set pieces. And again, I probably need to bring this to the front and move it over. And I can see that's centered. And I even see a line at the bottom telling me it's lined up with the bottom. And now I have a beautiful rainbow. If I wanted to, I could even add one more, really skinny one. Oops, maybe I need to rearrange it a little bit. Let's see, move that over a little bit more until it looks more like all the different arches of a rainbow, all the different arcs. And here, I can make it transparent like we talked about before. I can even take off the lines and make those transparent. And I probably need to bring it to the front so that it's no longer seen. Let's see, where did it go? Oh, because it's totally clear, so we can make it white. And you'll see it as though there's a hole. So now, I want you to try and make your rainbow. Most likely you're going to need at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these half circles that you'll layer on top of each other using the order tool, and you'll need to rotate all of your arcs using the rotate tool to make your own rainbow. You can also play with the different colors, so if you wanted to make it different shades of orange and blue, it's your rainbow. Why not? So we could change it to different colors. You could make it different patterns. And of course, if it moves over or it does something silly, you can always undo. Maybe I will keep my pattern as blue and orange. I'm going to change that one because it doesn't really follow the pattern, does it? And you can see that instead of making a regular rainbow, I made it a little more fancy. As always, when you're finished, make sure to turn it in, and I can't wait to see your work. Thanks for listening.